Hey, this is Boss from Big Boss Airsoft coming to you with a review of KWA's SR10. So far, this gun has been pretty amazing. I haven't actually played any games with it yet, so this is going to be an initial review. This weekend, matter of fact tomorrow, myself and Sprads will be headed to Stockyard Airsoft in Oklahoma City, where I'm going to give this gun a complete workout. Alright, let's see how this thing stacks up. Has your standard flash hider, orange tip, 14mm counterclockwise, metal. I do believe this thing is glued on and has a small Allen in there. Alright, so to remove that, you have to loosen the Allen. I generally put them in boiling water for 20-30 seconds and then they'll come right off. Alright, metal barrel, gas block, metal gas block with a fake gas tube in there. It is appears to be a metal tube. 10-inch rails. The rails are very well machined. The engraving looks really nice. Black with white lettering. T numbers 1 through 21. L numbers 1 through 21. R number 1 through 21. And the same thing on B. Alright. These rails are free float rails, which means they are not touching the barrel at all. They are locked in by this ring back here and they float over the rest of the barrel. Hence the name free float rails. Lots of real estate here to mount lights, sights, lasers, peg boxes, you name it, you can probably put it on there. The front sight is adjustable for elevation only. It is removable. I'd like to see these come with removable flip-up sights, but they don't, so these will be removed. We'll probably throw some either some mag pulls or maybe some Elite Force, I don't know. We'll look around, see what we can find, see what looks good. Alright, from there, slide on back to the receiver. Metal receiver. Serial numbers are unique to the gun. Everything is metal on this gun that's metal on the real one. Everything that's polymer on the real one is polymer on this gun. If you'll notice on this magazine, comes out super easy, goes in super easy with a positive click at the end. Alright, and if you'll notice, it's just a very, very small amount of wobble, very little, probably the least amount I've seen in any AEGs. So that's looking pretty good right there. I'm really happy with that. This has the 2GX gearbox in it, LiPo ready out of the box, can handle an 11.1 without any issues. Keep it to a 15C, I believe is what KWA recommends. I'll probably run, depending on what I do to this gun, I'll probably run a 7 for a while. I'm eventually going to put a MOSFET in here, probably give it 3-round burst, and whenever I do that, I'll probably kick it up to an 11.1. just to make my 3 rounds come out with a little more authority. Instead of push pins, KWA utilizes Allen screws. If you notice, go in on this side, and then they screw in and lock them together on this side, so it's very secure. You don't have to worry about being out on the field and losing your pins. Alright, boat release is metal boat release. It's just fake, doesn't do anything. Has your standard safe, semi, and auto. If you'll notice and listen, you can hear very distinct clicks. This locks in really tight. Most of the guns I have are pretty mushy. So I'm really liking this here. Comes with your standard M16 grip. Comes with a polymer 120 round mid-cap magazine. So far this magazine has looks really good. I don't see any issues with that at all. If you look up inside, if you can see it, there's a sticker in there. Do not take the seal off. So if you break open this box, then you voided your warranty. Alright, to the other side of the receiver, you have your magazine release, standard magazine release. Nothing special going on here. Alright, your forward assist, spring loaded, does not work, just there for looks, kicks and giggles. Alright, pull back your charging handle to reveal your hop up. It's this two-piece hop up inside here. The wheel is relatively easy to turn. You're not going to break any, jack your nail up or your thumb trying to turn this thing. Seems to stay locked in pretty well, but like I said, I have not actually used this gun very hard yet, so we'll see how that goes. If you notice, it does not lock back, which not that big of a deal, just something else I don't have to worry about breaking. Alright, removable rear sight. Once again, wish it came standard with flip ups, but it doesn't. Alright, it's adjustable for windage and elevation. Knob here, knob on the bottom, and if you'll notice, this flips. This is your close quarters hole, your long range hole. I don't see ever using the long range hole in Airsoft, but the real one has it, so does this one. Has an ambidextrous sling mount, one on each side, metal, seems to be really sturdy. Your standard buffer tube. The KWAs are not numbered, but the stock is a crane style stock. See the profile. Alright, so this stock has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. Not a lot of wobble. I mean, no more than you're gonna get some with any kind of an adjusting stock for the most part, but very little, very little. The back plate comes off to assess the battery compartment. Tab on this side, a tab on this side. Generally you squeeze, but on KWAs you actually pull it apart and just pull it out and it pops right off. You can actually store. Put a lithium battery in this compartment. This pad is built for it and it will stay inside. And then it has your standard crane style double tube, so you can put your stick batteries in there, short type stick batteries. You can put your regular crane stock batteries in there. This gun is LiPo ready out of the box. I will probably run this gun with a, I don't know, I'll run it with a LiPo, but I haven't decided if I'm going to run with an 11 or a 7. Standard wiring. If you'll notice on this one, the insulation on my wiring has stopped a good 1/8 of an inch before it gets into the connector here. Feels pretty loose. That would probably give you an issue, but it's not such an issue with mine because I'm going to cut these off and put Deans on there anyway, so I'm not going to sweat that. If you'll notice, the fuse is easily accessible, which is a good thing there. Alright, once you put your battery in there, you just snap this right back over. That's it, you're on. Okay guys, let's take this thing out to the chrono range and see what it can do. could tell, looked like this thing averaged right at the 400 feet per second mark, maybe a few feet per second higher, a few above, a few below, but relatively consistent. And I think the consistency is going to improve once we get a bag of BBs through there, get that thing settled in a little bit. If you'll notice, whenever you shoot this, it is very crisp. Just installed a battery. We just brought this back off the range. I emptied the magazine. The gun has been cleared. There's nothing here that's going to hurt it if it gets shot, so we are safe. I just want you to hear what the motor sounds like. This is a 9.6 Intellect battery that I have in this Crane stock right now. I just want you to be able to hear the motor. Hear how crisp that is. Very quick wind. And a really nice rate of fire, just with a 9.6 standard battery. That's awesome. That's it for now. Like I said, this has just been an initial review. We're going to come back with a performance review later. A few more chrono testing. We're going to let the bucking, the hop up, barrel, everything gets situated, seated, broke in. Come back, do another review on it, tell you how things are going. Alright, so this is the KWA SR10. And that'll do it. Once again, thanks for watching. This is Big Boss Airsoft. Like, subscribe, comment, check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and hope to see you on the field.